Secretary, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Shri Pankaj Jain ji, Honorable Chairperson, PNGRB, Dr. A.K. Jain ji, Honorable Members of the PNGRB, Honorable Secretary of the PNGRB, other senior officials and dignitaries from the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, PNGRB, and my fellow brethren from the CGD sector, investors and members of the media. It gives me immense pleasure to address this August gathering on the occasion of the roadshow for the 12th CGD bidding round. Friends, let me first explain why I personally believe that the Indian CGD story has unparalleled growth potential, and then briefly narrate why the Torrent Group decided to enter this sector 5 years ago and our experience as an investor since then. The Honorable PM in the initial years of his first term set a bold vision to provide access to natural gas across the length and breadth of the country and to increase the share of natural gas to 15% in the overall energy basket by 2030. The MOPNG and PNGRB have undertaken a number of path-breaking initiatives over the last decade to achieve this vision of the Honorable Prime Minister. The various rounds of bidding for CGD authorization over the last few years have provided an opportunity unlike any other in the global oil and gas sector. The opportunity to acquire licenses to distribute gas to over 1 billion Indians has sparked great interest within the Indian CGD sector over the last decade. It is a rare case where international investors, private Indian business groups, state government PSUs and central government PSUs have all participated enthusiastically in this growth story. Torrent has been following the opportunity since 2016 and decided to participate in a major way in the sector in 2018 through the 9th and 10th bidding rounds. The sheer scale of the opportunity, the stable and focused policy framework of the government, well-conceived regulations, and progressive approach of the regulator, the uniqueness of the sector that it is an infra business with a B2C business model, all made it a compelling investment case for Torrent. Torrent is one of the youngest CGD companies and has made a sincere endeavor to be a part of this unique and unparalleled growth story that the Government of India through the MOPNG and PNGRB has provided to the global oil and gas sector. Torrent has emerged as one of the largest CGD companies by acquiring authorizations in 17 geographical areas comprising 38 districts across 7 states and 1 union territory, covering approximately 7.5% of India's population. Within a short span of time, of just about around 5 years, we have laid, of which 2 years were part of COVID pandemic, we have laid approximately 1,550 kilometers of steel pipeline, approximately 5,000 kilometers of MDPE pipeline, commissioned 421 CNG stations, and connected 1 lakh domestic households. When we reflect on our journey in the CGD sector over the last 5 years, we are so glad that we took the decision to participate in this sector. Torrent Group operates in multiple sectors, and let me share with you that our experience of dealing with the MOPNG and PNGRB has been fantastic. This sector is a perfect example of where the ministry and the regulator are perfectly aligned with the government's priorities and have provided an unmatched ease of doing business and balanced time-bound solutions to complex problems faced by the industry. Let me cite a few specific examples in support of my statement. When faced with the complex issue of soaring gas prices due to the Russia-Ukraine war, the MOPNG set up the Kirit Parikh committee within record time, came out with a solution which balanced the interests of both E&P producers, CGD companies, and customers. Similarly, balanced solutions have been found to various other issues such as trade margin issue between OMCs and CGD companies, issues between CBG producers and CGD companies, etc. The ministry has always prioritized accessibility of natural gas, and accordingly, CGD sector has been accorded the highest priority under the gas utilization policy. The ministry has also been instrumental in creation of the requisite trunk pipeline and LNG regas infrastructure to support the transition towards a gas-based economy. I can quote many more examples. PNGRB, on the other hand, is not just a regulator, but also a facilitator and a catalyst for our growth. We have experienced time and again that PNGRB has always listened to the genuine requirements of the industry. In particular, we are grateful for the board's aggressive and transparent auctions of licenses, its progressive regulations, regulatory continuity and certainty, and unstinted support during the COVID pandemic. Recent path-breaking initiatives on unified tariff and creation of a gas exchange are expected to have a significant positive impact on the sector in the long run. The board has also proactively taken up issues pertaining to CGD sector with the state governments from time to time. With this perfect jugalbandi between the MOPNG and PNGRB and the progressive approach of both the government and the regulator, the CGD sector is poised for explosive growth for decades to come. Friends, the 12th and the 12A CGD bidding rounds offer a unique opportunity to bring the benefits of natural gas to Northeast India and contribute towards nation building in a unique manner by addressing the issue of imbalance in gas availability in the northeastern states, and will contribute greatly to the overall social economic development in the region. I am pleased to share that the industry's suggestions pertaining to smoothing of operations, such as having a single authorization for the whole state, have been incorporated in the 12th bidding round. With this backdrop, I encourage new players and financial investors to participate in the CGD sector, including by way of opportunity presented by the 12th CGD bidding round. I am sure that the 12th round will be a great success like all past rounds. Thank you.